here's just a quick video overview of Maltese outdoor enclosure. This is a 6 foot by 3.5 foot repurposed rabbit hutch sitting on top of a little folding picnic table from Lowe's, and underneath that a custom wood platform to keep everything stable during our big rainy season. So this is no longer suitable size enclosure for Malty now that she is quite a bit bigger, but it worked really well when she was smaller, and now she only stays in here pretty much overnight, just because it is pretty much predator proof and feels much more secure. But she's got her multi-purpose water station over here that you can see is well used. It's got to be really shallow because most Redfoot tortoises like Malty cannot turn themselves back over if they flip onto their backs, and so this is just like mid-shell high. And Redfoots use their water bowls for all kinds of things, including bathing and wallowing and bathrooming, so this gets changed often, very frequently. I originally had tons of plants in here, and Malty has destroyed most of them, and this is a cycle that we go through. Here she comes. Is that my girl? This is a cycle we go through seasonally. I'll put a whole bunch of fresh plants in, and then somebody will sit on them, or she'll eat them, or she will just yank them out by their roots, or she will topple them because she doesn't really like to walk around her plant. She prefers to take the most direct route. Gently. Are you looking for treats? She says, I'm looking for some treats, Mom. But as you can see, she loves her water bowl. These panels are on the side because Redfoots, they're roamers in the wild. They like to roam quite a bit. They're very curious, they're very intelligent, and they also need to roam quite a bit, especially during the dry season when food is not as plentiful in their native northern South America. So when she can really see out well, she gets very frustrated and she will try to climb, and she's actually ripped some of these panels off the wall. That one is conspicuous in its absence, and I haven't replaced it yet. But you know, you look at this habitat, I've got it set up in a specific way because it does get so rainy here during times. We're in hurricane season right now, and so you just never really know what to expect. It's actually beautiful out today, but this is a mixture. This is a mixture of unfertilized topsoil and some repti bark and cypress mulch and some hay, and that keeps it nice and porous. I should also mention that the bottom of this, if you can see underneath the water, is a thick plexiglass, and we've drilled holes in it for drainage. But it's still, if the rain gets really intense, it can actually kind of overpower the native drainage system we've set up, and so this whole area is kind of substrate free with rocks and just helps with the drainage situation. It's so funny because if I stood back right now, you would see the whole habitat moving as she moves. Yeah, are you ready to come out and do some eating? She says, Mom, I can eat. But as you see, she doesn't really, think twice or even once about walking right over those expensive plants that Mommy got from Home Depot and Lowe's and Garden Center and your grandma's garden and all the other places they've come from, right? You just walk right over them. Some of them are really comfy. This one, you can see she's steadily wearing down its defenses. It used to be the size of that one. And there's whole patches where, like that poor little sad brown thing in that far corner over there used to be this gorgeous, giant, reedy grass plant. That didn't last very long, did it? No, it didn't. It didn't last very long. Jesus, I could have a snack, Mom. all of this pacing is very exhausting. So she's usually in the outdoor play area during the day. Her brother, my rescued box turtle Bruce, is out there right now for one of his rare play dates because she decided she was going to sleep in. Yeah, hi, you're so cute. Yeah, you're so cute. But she'll stay in here happily if Bruce is in the play area and he's having his stretch her legs time. She'll stay in here quite happily as long as I add snacks, which is exactly what I'm about to do. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick little tour of her habitat. You can see it's a kind of a, I think it's, I don't remember what kind of wood it is. It's a pest repellent wood, which just probably means it's cedar, but it doesn't seem to exude any phenols or have any odor, which is good because that can be very irritating to their respiratory passages. And yeah, so you can see it's just kind of it's been well worn. We've moved it 3 times now, which is why you see the chicken wire and the duct tape, but it's very sturdy and fully, the latches come loose, but I've also closed these, and then the panels, fold up and down for the night. She likes to hide out. Redfoots love hiding spots, and they love to wallow when it's muddy, just like giant Galapagos tortoises, if you've seen them in the wild or at local zoos. But she likes to hide out under here where it's tortoise-sized, and by design, I might add. I was very proud of myself for that one. So hope you've enjoyed it, and any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer. We're going to move along to treat time. First, we're going to pick up the turtling over there that you see, and then we'll move on to treat time. You can see her trying to climb the walls, literally. So she's hungry. Alrighty, lots of love to you guys. Okay, bye.